Good afternoon, YouTube, and welcome back to Phatkat Collections. And today I'm going to share with you guys another Invicta watch. Now, this is a watch that I currently own. It's a watch that it's a model of an Invicta watch. It is my favorite. It's called the Grand Arsenal or Grand Octane. And again, that name has kind of changed over the years. Invicta with their names, just I never get it. I think a lot of times it depends on maybe when the watch comes out, they have an idea what the name's going to be, and then somehow it morphs. I've seen it happen with several different, you have the Coalition style, Coalition, Grand Octane, Reserve level. It just gets a little confusing sometimes. But this one here is still called the Grand Arsenal. But recently, I would say more, there's been more reference to Grand Octane when you're talking about this specific watch. It is my favorite model Invicta makes. I don't remember exactly how long into when I first started collecting. I know I started off with the Venom watch, and then after that, I went ahead and purchased a Zeus Bolt. And then after that, shortly thereafter, I had to get the Octane or Arsenal. We'll refer to it as Octane for the purpose of this video. And since then, I think I have about 8 or 9 of them right now. And it's my favorite model. It's one of the biggest ones that Invicta makes. It's the second largest watch Invicta makes. Now, they are coming out with kind of limited editions of some of their other styles, which I really like that they're doing that. I think they came out with the Grand Venom, which is a really huge Venom, but that one was like $800, sold out really quick. I think they did the same thing with the Noma 1. There are several different watches that they've made. They are making grand size versions. But as far as a watch that you can consistently get right now, very easily, for an amazing price, is going to be your Sea Hunter 3 and your Grand Octane. And the Sea Hunter 3 is the same bezel diameter at 56 millimeters, but it measures roughly 73 if you go all the way out to the crown protector, which is really large on that watch. And then, of course, with the Grand Octane, about 63 to the crown protector. So not as large due to that extra crown guard on there, but still huge watch. The Sea Hunter 3 is a thicker watch, whereas the Grand Octane, I believe, is about 19 millimeters in case thickness, as opposed to 23 millimeters in case thickness on the Sea Hunter. So, with that being said, if you're looking for the biggest watches that Invicta makes, you're looking at Grand Octane, Sea Hunter 3, and Hydromax. Hydromax is 52 millimeters, but the crown, or not the crown, the crystal and the case is so thick, you're at 29 millimeters. I've often said, and I hope one day they take my advice by watching these videos and come out with the Grand Hydromax. Make it 56 millimeters, make it 29 millimeters thick, just a chunk. It would be a game changer. Just massive. But enough about, huge, gigantic watches. Let's talk about the watch we're going to talk about today. And this is the all-black Abalone Grand Octane, done in the red dyed Abalone. Now, this watch here, I do have wrapped up here. This is on loan from Bulldog Enterprise, and a lot of times I usually, for the purpose of the video, if it's something new, I always unwrap it. I do like to keep the watches protected because they are on loan. I don't size them to show you guys what it looks like on the wrist. So this, I'm going to leave the tags and everything on here. I did remove the plastic from the face just to show you that beautiful red Abalone. The exhibition case window on the back, showing off that red Abalone as well. And this is done in all black, mirror-coated, I think it's like a PVD coating or whatnot. I'm not really sure exactly offhand what they use, but it's been extremely durable. Now, the one I have that's totally unwrapped is one that I received as a gift several years ago. It is one of my favorite Invicta watches, surprisingly, because it's a black watch, and I tend to gravitate more towards that gold, I'm a flashy dude like that. I like shiny things. And so this watch, I always wanted to have a black watch in my collection. I never really had one, with the exception of like a G-Shock or other brands like that. And the girl I was dating at the time did get me this for my birthday one year, and it's a great gift. It's friggin' awesome. And it what I like about it is that I tried to buy a black watch in the past before this, and it was the Excursion, and I got it. And I sent it back because the idea in a big watch, a black watch, there has to be something about it to really stand out. If you just have a black watch, and nothing wrong with that, there's lots of combat editions you guys love, no worries there, not hating on it whatsoever. But for me personally, I need something to really make a black watch pop, because black does make the watch look a little bit smaller, not by much. It's still a big watch, but black is, they always say, slimming, right? And so you need something to really make it stand out, and that's why I really love this watch, because not only is it done in that bright, shiny, mirror polished black finish, it's got the abalone. And the abalone is what really makes this watch pop. It just really sets the watch apart and says, you know, hey, I'm not just wearing this an all-black watch that somebody's going to think is a G-Shock. This thing, when it hits the light, just sparkles. And guys, I was a little worried about black because I wear a lot of leather jackets, and all my jackets have a button on the inside, and every one of my watches gets a little bit scratched with that button. Nothing you can really do about it. It's metal against a finish. I mean, it's going to scratch. And I'm pretty careful about it. So this watch, when I look at it, I've had this probably about, I'd say, 3 years now, and I wear this pretty regularly. There is just some slight scuffs, and mirror polished watches are really hard to keep, you know, keep mirror polished permanently, and you can't even really see it. This watch is held up, I mean, just way better than I ever thought it was. And just being, you know, if any of you have ever owned a black car, you know, it takes a lot of upkeep to really keep it looking good. The clear coat scratches really easily, and you can see every imperfection. With this watch, it's amazing that that's really the only scratches on this watch. And I'm telling you, there's only about 2 little tiny scuffs. And this watch is just held up amazing. And I gotta tell you, whatever Invicta is using for their coating, it really is quite amazing. So again, I have, obviously you can see the green abalone. All right. Which, I love the natural abalone. But the red is pretty sick as well. And they do make this in a blue variation as well. Now this watch right now can be had for $349. That's directly through Bulldog Enterprises listing. There's a link in the description if you want to pick this up. Again, with Invicta, sometimes you can get Grand Octanes for, I've seen them as low as $148 through the Invicta Yellow Tag sale. Other times, you know, this is a pretty fair price. You're paying anywhere from $250 to $350 for a non-diamond edition Grand Octane. You're getting a fair price. You're not getting ripped off. Can you get this watch a little cheaper? Maybe. I don't know. You just have to shop around, be a smart shopper. But this is an exceptional piece. I absolutely love the abalone. It's definitely not the last abalone watch I'm going to get. And the red just really just, it's got that real dark kind of deep red to it. It really is beautiful. I love it. And it's pretty cool. I don't know how Invicta does that with the dyeing. I'm not sure if they layer something over it, because obviously this is what natural abalone looks like. I'm more of a fan of the natural abalone than I am the dyed abalone, but it's still pretty cool, and it's a great way to add a different color on your wrist with a black watch. So let me go ahead and throw this one on the wrist, and I'll show you mine on the wrist as well. Case size on this one here, 19 millimeters in case thickness. You have 56 millimeters in case diameter. That's all the way to the bezel, okay? And then 63 if you go out to the crown protector. So this is a giant watch. I mean, it's huge. But I tell you, it's super comfortable. I never have any issues wearing this watch. I never have any kind of, you know, bruising or soreness. It's just comfortable. It works. And so I have a 7-inch wrist, and this is what it looks like on a guy my size, my height, my weight. I'm about 5'7". I weigh 170 pounds. And you can see, I mean, this is just a tank of a watch. I think there's only one dude out there, and I'm going to give him a shout out because there's only one dude out there who I think he is insane when it comes to Grand Octane. Just Tommy big time. If you haven't checked out his channel, give him a check out. Tell him Phatkat sent you down. He has, I mean, the biggest collection of Grand Octanes that I've ever seen. I mean, I think he has like every single one they make. It's pretty amazing. I love the watches, but I like to have a little bit different variety. But I'll tell you right now. Let me go ahead and show you what mine looks like here. Well, let me just give you just a couple more close-ups here, because I know some of you guys are gonna be like, "You don't show the watch enough." Go ahead and show you mine again here. I think I'll wear this one today. Just beautiful. You know, and I have watches that are gold with abalone and different colors, but the black just, I mean, it really makes that abalone pop. So this is what it looks like size on my wrist. Get an idea what it might look like on you. I mean, check that out. Just a big watch, and you know, and I've said it in all my videos. You know, I love all watches, and I wear big watches some days, and I wear small watches other days. And I just like having a really, you know, this channel has been awesome because it's allowed me to work with a lot of different companies and really get my hands on a lot of different watches and experience the quality and the differences that you're going to get for your price points. And I tell you, Invicta is just giving you an exceptional value for price. I have Sterling, I have Aquadive, I have Delta T, I have Visser, I have Alexander, I mean, I have Aragon. The list goes on and on for what I can compare these to. And the Invicta quality is amazing. And sometimes you can get this watch. I kicked myself, I didn't get it. It was on yellow tag. It was mirror polished yellow and silver, which I have that color combination already, but this was full mirror polished. Coalition Forces style. So you had that Coalition Forces face, and then you had the white, I don't know what these are called. I call them like lug pillars. I'm not really sure what they're like decorative raised bolts on the bezel, done in white, and it was like 140, 150. I should have got it. I hopefully they'll have it back and I'll pick it up. But it is my favorite watch, and I've said it before that if I had to choose and only owning one style of watch, one model of watch, and that would be the only one, it would be the Grand Octane. It is my favorite watch. It's a watch that I probably wear the most of, hence the reason why I have, I think, 8 or 9 of them. Tommy Big Time has like 50 of them or something. I don't even know. It's insane. So definitely check his shit out. Guys, if you like the video, do click the links in the description. Check out the watches. Check out Bulldog Enterprise, a great guy to buy from if you're going to buy Invicta through eBay. I will put a link in the description as I always do. Every video I put up has the yellow tag link and the Invicta stores link. Definitely check that out as well. There's some amazing deals going. If you're not into the Abalone, maybe you don't want to spend $350 right now and you want to get your hands on one of these, they have a silver and black version right now on there for like $158 shipped. So I mean, it's a great deal. A great time to act, and I mean, hopefully this event keeps going on and on. It's been going on now for I'd probably say about 6 months, every couple of weeks. Seems like they've been doing it more frequently. It's great because you can really expand your collection with that website. I mean, you know, Evine, a lot of people always tell me Evine, and I bought a few watches from Evine, but Evine, you know, sometimes you're going to get a good deal, times not so much. Really, nobody can touch the yellow tag event, and sometimes they don't even have the event, and they'll sneak in the watches that aren't even part of the yellow tag event. Right now, they have an all black Poseidon, which is one I've been wanting to get for a long time, $128. I mean, it's just, and that's free shipping, no tax. I mean, it's pretty amazing. Evine's going to charge you tax. The only thing Evine really has that's a real advantage is the fact they do value pays, which is a really nice way to be able to just have them charge your card, you know, every month for 6 months, and before you know it, you have another watch in your collection. You didn't even miss the money. You didn't even take a hit on it. So, but the only thing is sometimes their prices are a little bit higher. So I've acted on certain watches that I wanted to just kind of stretch out and say, I don't want to drop like my all diamond black Zeus. I didn't really want to go and drop $500 on it. I'm like, let me do the value pay. I won't even notice that money is gone every month. So definitely not a bad site, but I always gravitate more towards eBay, more towards Amazon, and definitely Invicta stores. And guys, you know, definitely use my links. It does help support the channel. If you like the content, please subscribe. Over 14,500 subs. Seems like it just keeps climbing, so I'm going to keep pumping out videos, sharing cool stuff with you folks, and let me know what you guys think. Drop a comment. I love hearing from you. And as always, guys, have a great day. Take care.